coach. I remember my first year, it was his first year. He came in with some note cards, and we used to give him all the questions and all the answers. But he doesn't need the questions because he has the answers. And that's Coach Brian Galuski in his 7th season at Greensboro College.
Thanks, Deb. Deb, I still got it. Still got the notes. Got it's tough to follow all that success right now. Huh? Good luck this year. Before I get started, I'd like to recognize my assistant coach, Ed McKee. Ed, just waved. Ed's been with me since 2005 when I took over at Greensboro College. He's been the backbone of what we do in our program, and thanks to everything that you do. I also have another assistant, Jim Canamesa. He's back at the office. We play UNCG tomorrow in an exhibition. I told him he better have the answer on how to defend 6'10 and 6'8 when I get back. So hopefully he's got that under wraps. But practice is going well. We're optimistic for this year. Last year, we struggled offensively in making outside shots, and we couldn't use our athleticism and length to get to the basket. Teams packed it in on us. I think this year we have the ability to stretch the defense and hopefully see that basketball go through those nets from a long range. We're at the point right now where we're ready to play, and tomorrow is going to be a great test for us. We come next door to UNCG and Fleming Gymnasium, and it's a great venue for our kids to play at, and it's a good test. We need to find out what we need to work on, and my hopes is that we're competitive and we have fun doing it, and we represent Greensboro College well. We have a rather large roster. We have 18. 10 are newcomers and 8 are returning. So trying to get on the same page is important. I feel like I've been doing that, every year. But we're going to be better in the latter part of the year than we are early. We returned 3 starters. Damian Dixon, who was our leading scorer last year, is just a backbone of what we got going on right now in our program. He's a competitor. He's fierce. He's enthusiastic. He brings it every day. And I'll be shocked if he doesn't have a chance to be all-conference this year, depending on our success. And by the time he graduates Greensboro College, he'll definitely be an all-conference performer. We return Shakiris Moss, who started for us last year at point guard. We moved him there from 2 years ago. He was in the off-guard position. And he adjusted fairly well last year. We need more consistency from him this year, but he brings a lot of leadership and great tenacity on the defensive floor and end of the floor. And I think his experience from last year at that position is going to help us this year. And in the post, we have Brock Mormon, who came to us last year from A&T. He came mid-break after the first semester and just kind of got thrown right into the mix of things and had a pretty good second semester last year for us, and given that he's able to start with us on the 15th of October, and when practice started 2 weeks ago, and the progress he's made up until now, he's going to have a big year for us. He needs to have a big year for us. But great kid, great worker, and he's going to have to help us in the post. 3 newcomers that I'd like to mention of the 10. 2 are freshmen. One's Tracy Jester out of Georgia, and the other is Raheem Martin out of Davie County. I think have tremendous upsides. They're both 6'5", long, lengthy, and they're learning how to play the college game. And I think over time they're going to be very good pro players for our program. One to note that's going to be an impact on the wing is Donald Anderson. They call him Pee Wee. I've yet to figure out why, but he is going to be an impactful player for us on the perimeter. He has the ability to make shots from long range and get to the hole, and he's just ferocious on defense. So, he's going to have to play big for us and has an opportunity to start this year. We open up on November 15th at home in Haynes Gym. It'll be the first time since being at Greensboro College that we opened up at home, so it's great not to be on the road. Then we follow that up on the 16th of November with our crosstown rival, Guilford College, and that's going to be held on our campus this year. And if you haven't been to Haynes Gym, it's a small Hoosier-type atmosphere, but it's hot, it's loud. It'll be a great venue and a great atmosphere for small college athletics on the 16th of November. But it's hard to believe that we're all tipping off here in the next couple of weeks. I wish everyone a lot of success and a lot of W's and best luck.
Questions for Coach? Andy's got one for you.
What about the kid Lukeman to Johnny on the page, to Johnny, and also Jonathan Johnson? You got Jonathan Johnson on the roster, Greensboro kid. Is that the brother of Robert Johnson, who played here locally? What high school did Jonathan finally end up coming out of?
Jerry. He's a transfer from A&T. I'm going to put you on the spot. Unknown. Yeah, High Point Christian's his last high school. But John, it's working hard. I think he's going to need some time to kind of get into our philosophy and our system, but he's a great kid. He absorbs, he's listening, and he's going to be, I think, able to help us, as the season progresses. And with Lukeman, again, tremendous kid. I have 18 great kids. It's just, with Lukeman right now, consistency is the situation on the offensive and defensive end. I expect him to help us this year. At this point, I'm just not sure how much. Thank you.